snowstorm out, or as Finnish people would call it, just normal weather that they don't even think about.
She goes,
Bye, honey. I love you. Have a good day at work.
dude, it looks like Lord of the Rings out there. Well, if it ain't old Leatherneck. How you doing, you son of a... Look at that roast beef. Oh my God. Look at that, that's prime, that's primo. Aged roast beef. Just like Grandma used to make. The fate of my entire skin is in your hands, little one. We live for but one moment of greatness that all of this leads up to have moisturized skin. Every man, woman, and child needs moisturized skin in the winter, and we can achieve it if you do what you're supposed to. And I believe in you.
Wife's away, the boys will play. And by that, I mean I'm going to do chores and I'm going to grocery shop. Walk into the store. Everything's walkable here in Finland. The infrastructure is amazing. Well, not everywhere in Finland, but let's get this.
Something that's extremely different from America is the fact that it seems like the infrastructure here supports pedestrians and public transit first versus cars.
When I was a teenager, we lost our house and then we lost our apartment and we moved into a hotel. And it was like a really tough time. I know for my dad. My mom was struggling with alcoholism. You see your parents as like these infallible, like immortal beings when you're a kid. And then when you see like how truly fallible they are, like when you see flaws, it's really tough to come to terms with, especially when I saw like both my parents struggle with addiction problems. Update. Covered in snow, but it's actually pretty mild out. When the clouds cover the sky, it's warmer. I've learned this from my wife. When the sun is out in the winter, it is way colder. And I've noticed that to be true as well. Like Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
No matter the weather or the cold, Finns are still gonna go out and do their thing. There are even Finns who pull their groceries on sleds. They have lots of bars in Finland, tons. Tattoo parlor, and a lot of pizza places. It's just like America. Not really. They do have pizza ATMs here though. Across the bridge here. And our destination is right there. I'm gonna have to shake myself off like a wet dog when I walk in the door. They're gonna have to get a mop for me because I'm so covered in snow. Maybe I wore the wrong coat. Finally made it to Aleppo after a nice trip through the snow, and I am enjoying browsing the aisles in peace because a Finn will look down the aisle, notice I'm there, and not come down it because they don't want to be near me. And by that I mean they really, really enjoy their personal space here, and I really feel that.
Google Translate in here will save your life. It's the little things that make you feel human when you're in a strange place. Like going to the grocery store, talking to somebody, cashier, and they're nice enough to talk to you in English. Everyone here is. Everyone here speaks English, so it's nice because it's weird when everyone around you, you can't even overhear a conversation. So I don't know what people are saying. So it's unique. So it's always nice when you're able to speak to someone in English. Until I learn Finnish, that is.
And there's the grocery haul. Pretty fancy. Lots of beans, chickpeas, salt biscuits, aka crackers. They call these biscuits here, which is confusing to me. It's a biscuit, something totally different. Vegan bologna, I think. Finland's actually really vegan friendly. You would not think so, because I know they love meat here. Look at even this. Vegani valkosipuli mayonnaise. Vegan mayonnaise. Garlic mayonnaise. Very good. But they actually have vegan options for someone like me, which is cool. But that's the haul. Not too much. Although it was very heavy to carry all the way back in the snow. And this is who I get to come home to while my wife's at work. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at her hood. Yo! I didn't want to become my parents. I love my dad. My parents are deceased now. Like I love my dad to death. And I love my mom too. My dad was like my hero. Even, he struggled with addiction and he got better like later on in life. Like he overcame it, and it was like one of the best days of my life when he told me that he was like actually healing from it. But I worried that like, when is it my turn for me to lose everything? Because I saw this happen to my parents. When is that coming for me? Seemed like it's just a matter of time. Winters in Finland are cold, and the nights are long, but Finns don't let that stop them from living.
Yeah, you look extremely cool.
And the lights in Finland, I can't talk enough about this. Almost every window you look in the winter is adorned with sparkling LED lights to make you feel a little bit more cozy and comfy, because your space is important. You need to have a cozy space to live in the winter.
This is a hiking path,
Yeah.
walking path.
Mm-hmm.
This is for bikes and dogs and people to
Joggers
just
and-
walk around.
Yeah.
Lighted path in the woods. I've never seen this in America. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's really interesting to me that there are street lights. This is like woods around us, and we have this path just surrounded by just woods with these street lights, all throughout the whole thing. It's really interesting. But you also feel like you're like in the wilderness too. It's really cool.
In my 20s, I party a lot, like a lot. Drinking with friends. I lived in a house with a bunch of my best friends, and we just ripped it up every night. I went to work the next day, and like you do when you're young, you're stupid, you party and whatever. But people moved on, they got married, people got in relationships, and we all kind of moved around and separated, and then I find myself drinking alone and hiding it. And like, I viewed my mom, like, and the things that I went through because of my mom, like, she's in and out of rehabs and halfway houses, and like all this happening during my childhood, and it was really traumatic. And you go, no, that can't be me. But then one day, I'm drinking a 6-pack every single night, and I don't want to not do that. And it was really the darkest time of my life, because alcohol like puts you in a chokehold like that.
And it creates this cyclical pattern of just, you need to use it to feel normal. And I was like, wow, I'm fulfilling the prophecy of becoming like my mom. And I got better though. Like I still drink once in a while, but my relationship with alcohol has changed. And the longer that I live, I realize I'm not my parents. And bad things happen to them, and they had addiction issues, and I have, had addiction issues. But that's not who I am, and that's not who they were. That doesn't define who they were, and that doesn't define who I was or who I am. And I just don't have that relationship with alcohol anymore, which is great. I don't have that need to use it. I have escaped the clutches of that, and I realize that I'm my own person and I write my own destiny. And just because they had those struggles, I don't have to live in that shadow, and I won't. Sun's completely down.
Yeah, been for hours.
What time is it? It is 7:07. Still working on my military time here.
Yes.
7:07. I only have to, I do this when I count my fingers from 12 o'clock. But yeah, it is 7:07. It is this night, and it is this bright. It's wild.
I think after all my struggles, growth is realizing I don't have to be like my parents. I write my own destiny, and it's always been my choice. And this story is rewritten in the shade of the silver birches, in the watchful pines, in the bellies of crystal clear lakes, in the heart of the Finnish wilds. It's a story of healing, of rebirth. I got what I thought I never would have, or deserved. A beautiful family that I love. I wonder if it looks any better from the back. Let me go around.
Oh, what a cute little animal. It's the most beautiful one in the world.
Okay, now turn around.
See?
It's so precious. Ah! Boing, yoing, 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 yoing. Wowza, wowza, wowza. That is one ugly dog.